The Chudakarana Sanskrit, Chudakarana lit, arrangement of the hair tuft, or the Mundana Sanskrit, Mundana lit. Tonsure, is the eighth of the 16 Hindu samskāras sacraments, in which a child receives their first haircut. According to the Grhya Sutras, this samskara should take place at the end of first year or before the expiry of the third year, but the later authorities extend the age to the seventh year. The child's hair is shorn, frequently leaving only the śikhā or cūḍā, a tuft at the crown of the head. Originally, the arrangement of the śikhā was the most significant feature of the Chudakarana, and the number of tufts was determined by the number of the pravaras belonging to the gotra of the child. Later, in northern India, keeping only one tuft became universal. But in the Deccan and southern India, earlier traditions remained alive to some extent. In tradition, the hair from birth is associated with undesirable traits from past lives. Thus at the time of the Mundana, the child is freshly shaven to signify freedom from the past and moving into the future. The rite is performed as a special ceremony in most homes, for young girls and boys. At Rishikesh, on the banks of the Ganges, there is a special Chudakarana or Mundana samskara. In this ceremony, along with cutting and shaving hair, Vedic mantras and prayers are chanted by trained priests, acharyas and rishikumaras. The child's head is shaven and the hair is then symbolically offered to the holy river. The child and her family then perform a sacred yajna ceremony and the Ganga Aarti. Process. The method Chudakarma sanskar varies a lot depending on the culture or ethnicity. As per Sanskarmala, a Brahman Bhoj is conducted, which is followed by head shaving and ends with puja offerings. Babies' hairs are considered as sacred and are disposed mixing with wheat flour or cow dung. Also, a mix or curd, milk and turmeric is applied, which works as antiseptic and moisturizer to keep the baby safe from cuts if any.
I take my hair in fistfuls, down to the Coosawatte, the Ganges, to where Harlem and Hudson become lovers. I take my hair in fistfuls, to the mouth, to the eddy, to the place where Saturn's testes swirled up in sea foam pools. I take my hair in fistfuls of anger, past and carried over, to dip in the river of milk, to sponge myself of corpse ash. I take my hair, fitful in fistfuls, to my barber, a father, and ask, what grows back? He says nothing, a howl, his straight razor smile. I take my hair in fistfuls, the only way I can, and give it back to the earth, to the river, New York and Georgia, 25 cents for my Ganges guru, for his mirror and gentle hands, for the birth and death and rebirth abandoned with my bald head.